Welcome to Tuesday. That's a unique parking job. You guys see this? Look at this. All very unique parking jobs. Okay, I have to show you this thing. I've been looking at it for days. They look like they're little ice cube things, maybe? They're little cubies. And I've seen more than one along here. It's very odd. Okay guys, so I am on my way back from class now. On my way back to work to eat some lunch. Kind of feel like I've been run over by a Mack truck. She did not, however, promise today, like she has in past days, to in fact give us the answers to our homework, but now that I know I've secured them, I feel a whole lot better. So I guess that's not as big a deal as it was like last week or over the weekend when I had issues. So anyways, she had a couple of extra things today that were in and out. So anyways, she gave a couple more pet peeves, which I'm coming to understand is just her. And I very well may jinx myself, but today was the first day, guys, that she's actually taught. So it was a new concept. She took the time, she explained it, and for that I am so grateful, because it's really hard to learn if they don't explain things to you. So like I said, I may have jinxed myself, but she actually explained the information, which was awesome, and I appreciated more than you guys will know. I also went over some concepts with my mother, because she is in fact a CPA, and was able to get some extra help on the stuff that I need to be doing. So that was great. And she ran out of time before she could quiz us, so I spent my whole morning doing nothing but studying, but I don't see that as a loss, because that just means I'll do better on it a little later. So anyways, I am back to work now, and I will talk to you guys after I get off. Okay guys, so can you all see this truck? It says, warning, if you are found here tonight, you will be found here tomorrow with a gun. It says, I'd rather drive a gun by hand than a cop by the phone. And it says, you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps. And then, danger, high voltage. This is quite a truck. There is no identifying marks other than some kind of license number on the side. But yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen that truck, and I totally had to share it with you guys, because I didn't know if you guys would actually believe that all of that is on the back of a truck. I'm curious as to what company it is, but yeah, so I'm on my way home, and I thought I'd share that with you guys. Okay, well, apparently today on the way home is see things you don't normally see on your way home. There is, and hopefully it'll come back across the main track, a very small plane circling over the road, and it's not like it's a crop duster, so I'm not really sure what it's doing up here, and I've lost sight of it at the moment. Let's see. If we come around the corner here and you guys can see it, I will totally point the camera in that direction, but it was flying incredibly low. Here it is. Take a look, guys. See it? Look how low to the ground that is. I mean, it's just right over the tree line here. So I'm not sure what it's doing. I know that makes me nervous, because if it comes down, I'm kind of underneath it, and that might be a bad thing. Car versus plane, I think plane probably wins. Lost sight of it again, but I'm sure it's not that far off. It seems to just be doing a circle. I don't know if it's looking for a place to land. I suppose this stretch of road would be okay to land in. Ooh, I need to slow down. Oh, there he goes. See him? He's going back across the road again. So yeah, today on the way home is look out for crazy things kind of day. Oops, sorry, y'all are looking up there. And I expect he'll do another circle, because this is pretty much the same exact circle that he just did. So yeah, that's definitely unique. Alright guys, so it's now 10 o'clock at night. It seems to be when I get to say my good nights to you guys, is right as I'm about to upload the video so that I can share it with you guys. Today was a much better day. There were a few tears, but not nearly like there were the other day, and not for the same reason. So that's a positive, right? I think it's positive. I'm definitely going to take it into a positive instead of a negative area. So yeah, long day. I was able to check my homework tonight. She did not quiz us today, so I have again tomorrow night to make sure that I'm ready. We're doing reversal entries and adjusting entries. If you know anything about accounting, that's what we're working on now. And for the first time ever, she taught today. So I know I said some pretty harsh things yesterday about her, and you all will have to forgive me, but there's a point, like a breaking point for anybody. And when you want to be a good student and you feel like the teacher's standing in your way, that's very difficult. She still has not posted up the answers that she has promised to do. But that's not as big of a deal for me now, because I actually have a way to check myself. So yeah, have that going on. Couple of fun things at the end of the week, guys. You guys know I can't share, but definitely gonna go do some fun things. Looking forward to it. And yeah, that's kind of all I got going on. I'm gonna let you guys say goodnight to Emma, then I'm gonna download this video. I'm gonna crawl into bed and hopefully get to sleep before midnight tonight. I have some other issues going on now, but those are more like personal relationship issues that I'm trying to figure out exactly what you do with, which as a psych major puts me at kind of, you would think it would be an advantage, right? But I'm not sure it is. Sometimes I think it's a disadvantage because of the fact that I know all the different facets and I can break things and situations down farther to a certain extent on a theoretical basis, and then like that becomes intertwined with emotions, and that's just difficult. So that probably seems really crazy to you guys, but yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. I need to figure it out probably by Thursday morning, because I told the person I need a couple days just to think, and I personally would hate that. So I don't want to make anybody else wait any longer than I could absolutely positively ask myself to wait, and Thursday morning would be my breaking point. So it's Tuesday, but that's where we are. So let's say hello to Pudge. Pudge, hi. You want to say hello to everybody on the vlog? Oh, are you ready to go to bed? It's bedtime. Are you ready to go to bed? You want to say goodnight? You just want to be petted. So anyways, I have those relationship issues where I've got to figure out how exactly I want to move forward from now because of all the things that have happened in the past. I just edited out a big long block where it told you a whole bunch of theoretical stuff that y'all don't really care anything about. Yeah, so that's kind of where I am. And I hope you guys have all had a fantastic Tuesday. Tuesday turned out to be a much better day than Monday did for me, and it seemed to be positive. I don't want to jinx myself and say my teacher's finally going to teach us, because sure as I say that, she'll stop. But she did today, and for that I am so grateful. I think you guys will realize that I am somewhat of a roller coaster kind of person in class. Like, I'll think I can do it, and then I'll be sure I'll fail. And then I think I can do it, and then I'll be sure I fail. So that is the reality of who I am in class, just so you guys know. I tend to be kind of harsh and critical at times. Don't mean to be mean, but I tend to do that sometimes. And then I get over things really fast. So the best way for my temper to be understood is like a summer storm. If you've ever been to the South, like a summer storm, it comes on really hot and heavy, and then it's gone just as fast. I try really hard to control that and to not share that with too many people, because I find that I say things I don't mean, I hurt people, and that I never want to do that, guys. I will be the first to always come back and apologize. That happens time and time and time again if I express that. So I felt like I was a little harsher than I should have been to my professor, probably based on her redeeming quality today and the fact that she really taught us, not because she's followed through like she should have, or that she's done any of the things that I was complaining about, but just that I was finally grateful that she taught the class and took the time to break it down and to explain it. She's totally capable of doing it. She just refused to for the first 3 chapters. So yeah, that's kind of where I am. You guys may think I'm horrible and hateful and awful. It's not very often that I have what I call a snotty, you know, I mean, just tears. I call it a major meltdown. It's not very often that I have one of those for class. I'm usually very prepared. I'm usually overly prepared. I'm one of those people who actually reads the chapters and outlines them before class. So, you know, I take my education seriously. I want it to do right. I want to do well. And I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope I'm not rambling just too much on and on about it. I probably am. So anyways, it's late. I have to download this video. I hope you all had a fantastic Tuesday. I had a good one. It's actually starting to feel kind of like fall outside here in Tennessee, or at least in the Nashville area. And that has been lovely. So anyways, love you guys. If you're here every day, it is so good to see you today. Hopefully I'm making my vlogs a little longer. I know that they are longer because of my monologue, so to speak. It's not really a monologue though, is it? Because it's not contrived. It's just free thinking. I don't know. Tell me, does that still qualify as a monologue? Don't know. Because these last 2 vlogs have been a little bit negative, and I'm not really thrilled about that, but I'm being honest with you all of where I am exactly in my life. The next 2 days I will try to make as positive and as funny as I can, and I'll see if I can come up with a knock-knock joke for you guys tomorrow, or a da-dun-dun-dun kind of joke, because I think you guys like those. To make tomorrow's vlog a little brighter and happier. I'll see if I can look one of those up before I go to bed. Anyways, I will quit rambling because I just seem to be blah 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 blahing along. Hope you guys had a great day. If you're here every day, I'm gonna say it again. It's so good to see you. If you're new, please push the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Okay, Emma, you wanna say good night? Say good night to everybody. They love you. Kisses. Mwah. Perfect. Good night, guys.